Hello guys, Mushu Power here, and today we're gonna be making a Destruction Warlock guide. So today we're gonna be talking about talents, PvP talents, conduits, Lego, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna be straightforward. I'm gonna be fast as I can, so I don't take your guys' time. So let's get to it really quick. Let me explain talents really quick. Talents. Okay. Flash over. I always pick this talent. Doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter. You don't pick an eradication. This is like PvE stuff. You don't pick this. So second row 25. I always pick reverse entropy unless I pick Shadowburn if I'm playing Necrolord. But right now I've been playing both Covenants, but I've been playing more Knife. So yeah, with if you're Knife, always pick reverse entropy. Always. And it's a lot of haste. It's 8 seconds. 15% haste is a lot. And this is interacts with your infernals, this interacts with your pet, this interacts with basically everything, your social regen, everything. So make sure you always pick this talent. um Another thing, how do you make it proc often? Because you usually have a really big uptime. Just make sure you have everything dotted, like with immolates, immolate every single pet, everything, every single enemy, everything, and you're gonna be super good. You're gonna have a huge uptime with this talent. So third row, level 30. Always pick dark pack. You don't play demon skin. You don't play burning rush. Never in PvP. Never. Always dark pack. Level 35. You always gonna pick cataclysm. Always. This thing is insane. You know, it's just insane. It makes you. It does a lot of damage. And let's say you face like a demolog or a hunter with a lot of pets or a DK, you cataclysm all his pets, and then you start getting like a lot of like soul chart region, and you have immolates on the target, and it makes you do more damage when you have immolates on the target. I'm gonna get to that in a second. That's a conduit. So I always pick cataclysm. Level 40. You always gonna pick mortal coil. It heals you, and when you're doing a setup go on the enemy, you put havoc on the other target and you coil the other target, and you guys you're doing a double coil into casual, and you're hitting two targets at the same time, and this talent is insane. So you never pick Dark Fury, and you never pick Hall of Terror, never in destruction, never. So level 45, Roaring Blaze. Okay, like I said, if I'm playing Knife, I don't play Roaring Blaze ever, never. I always play Reign of Chaos or Grimoire of Sacrifice. When do I play Grimoire of Sacrifice? So basically, you're gonna play Grimoire of Sacrifice if you're facing like a comp or players that usually keep killing your pet over and over, and you cannot get like a value of your kick or anything. Because let's say you play like into like a double affliction lock, and they keep like dotting your pet and killing it. You're not gonna have like a good time because you won't have a pet, and then if you rest again your pet with your full domination, is gonna die again. So into teams like that, then you go for Grimoire Sacrifice. But usually people don't kill your pet now unless you were demo. But just in case, there's some people that still kill your pet. So that's why you go Grimoire Sacrifice. If they don't, just play Reign of Chaos as Knife. When I'm Necrolord, then I play Roaring Blaze with Shadowburn. When I'm Necro, you know. But we're talking about Knife right now. Level 50. I always pick Dark Soul. Always. Always. There's no like Channel Demon Fire is bad, Soul Conduit is bad. Maybe in PvE is good, but we're talking about PvP right now. This is normal talent. This is what you're aiming for as Knife Destro. Um, PvP talents. This is pretty straightforward. You're always gonna pick Demon Armor, because let's say you face like Affliction Lock, Warrior, you're still gonna pick Demon Armor. Warrior's gonna probably be sitting on you. You know, you play always Nether Ward and Fell Feature. This is like pretty much like baseline thing. If you face something, let's say you face like Double Warrior or something like that, or Red Pally Warrior, you can take Nether Ward off, and you can either pick Shadow Rift or Bone of Fel. Both of them are really good. Why Shadow Rift? If they're not going you, or even if they go you or your healer, it's really good to like when they're popping all their cooldowns, you can like shadow rift them and put them in your port just to buy more time, so they have to like reheat the target. It's really good to like help your partners. It's a very like you can use it as defensive, or you can use it as offensive. If they're running, you can like stun them with Shadow Fury and like throw the Shadow Rift and like pour them back to the to your port, so they have to like re-go to their pillar. You can do a lot of tricks with it. It just depends. It's situationally, it's up to you. But I usually pick Nether Wart, Fell Feature, and Demon Armor. Bone of Fell, sometimes I play it, and it does a lot of damage. I can hit like 30k or 32k depending with Dark Soul up. But this is my standard build usually, what I play. So let's go to Conduits really quick. So you have two followers basically that you can play as Destruction Knife. So you either gonna pick Naya or you pick Dreamweaver. So if we go Naya, why do you pick Naya? So you should be like this basically. Your Conduits should be like this pretty much for Naya. Naya give you a lot of mastery. It makes you do a lot of damage and it makes you more tanky. So you can go Naya and pump damage like crazy. My highest ball this season with Naya, it was a 49k. And I think it was versus like Sidu, and they were playing like I think it was like Rogue Mage. I think they were either playing Rogue Mage or Windwalker Mage, Holy Priest. So my highest ball right now this is was 49k, and I wasn't fully geared yet. I haven't played Naya recently in my last 2 queue sessions, but I'm gonna be streaming more. I'm gonna be playing Naya more often. But yeah, if you go Naya, basically you're just gonna do more damage, less haste a little bit, but you're gonna be pumping damage like crazy still, and you're gonna be more tanky. Dreamweaver, if you play Dreamweaver, it's really good. So when you Sora the enemy, it's gonna give you this buff right here, Field of Blossom. Sora puts a flower at your feet for 12 seconds. That increases your haste by 15% while you stand, in the ruin of the Blossom Field. So basically, when you pop Sora on the enemy, make sure that's when you're doing your go. So you're gonna put Sora, you're gonna have Dark Soul in that moment. Dark Soul, Sora, Havoc, Double Coil while you're standing in the rune, and you're gonna be sending bolts with all that haste. And Inferno, of course. And it's gonna be insane. So basically, Conduits for Destro, Infernal Brand is really insane. With the interaction of Reign of Chaos, it's really dope. Trust me, it's insane. It's a lot of damage. So you play Infernal Brand. I play Condensed Animasphere. It's not the best, but I still play it. Combustion Engine. Resolute Battery is 100% mandatory, because reduce the cooldown of your defensive wall, and it's really insane. This is the most important offensive conduit that you have. This is what I was talking about earlier. Chaos Ball and Incinerate deals like 8% more damage to targets afflicted by your Immolate. So it doesn't matter what, you always have to keep Immolates on the targets, because you're gonna be hitting, regardless. Even Immolate makes your generate more soul charge. So regardless, you always wanna have like Immolates up all the time, because that's what makes you generate more soul charge. And on top of that, increase your damage of your Chaos Ball Incinerate by 8.8%. So this is insane. So I always make sure you have like Immolates on the targets, always. Demonic Momentum is really good. It's really good. It gives you mobility. When you port, let's say the water's gonna do a go and you port and he leaps in, you can still kite him with the speed bonus that you have from this fucking conduit. So there you go. Okay, let me go to Legos really quick. The Legos really quick. You're always gonna be aiming for Madness on the gloves, doesn't matter what. Always play Madness and put it on the gloves. And why is that? Because in PvP we don't need the crit haze, so that's why you play Madness in the gloves and you aim for Mastery helmet. Because Madness Lego, you can only craft it in gloves or helmet. So make sure you make it on the gloves. And you say, why mastery? Well, mastery makes you do more damage and it makes you tanky. And let's say you're losing a lot of versatility, it doesn't matter because the mastery compensate for the versatility lost. So you don't have to worry about that. Pretty much this is my build right now. 32% haste, 32 mastery, 29% burst. You know, keep in mind that the unity, you do it in either way, like boots or ring, and you should be pretty much good to go. So damage rotation, like let's say this is arena, gates open, my enemies are not that close, right? But let's say gates open, you always gonna put a gate, then you put port. And another trick that a lot of people don't know that, but what you can do is like, don't interact with the enemy right away, don't go in right away, unless you can, but you don't have to. If you don't do it, what you have to do is like cast Rain of Fire, make sure you're not in combat. Why is that? Because you see I'm out of combat, I'm generating my impending ruin, and my regen is super fast because I'm not in combat, and you already have like 6 stacks. 6 stacks is like basically the best you can do. Why is that? Because you're gonna be casting a Chaos Ball. Chaos Ball give you two charges basically of impending ruin. So you're gonna cast a Chaos Ball. Then you cast another Chaos Ball really fast, and then the third one's gonna come instant. Okay, so let me show you guys really quick. Let's say Immole is always on the target. You know, always make sure you conflag before you do the go. Conflag, Sword, Inferno, Havoc, Darso, Chaos Ball, instantaneously, you know, comes the Blasphemy, and Chaos Ball again, and you just keep blasting people with Chaos Ball. And you already have 6 stacks. You see that? It's a lot of damage. And it keeps coming. It's like, basically, this is like your perfect go. You know, you can do a Shadow Fury, you can do this, you can do that. And the interaction, look at my Inferno brand damage. Like you can see here, Immolation Inferno is really big. Blasphemy did like 6% on my damage. Sora does a lot of damage too. So basically, that's pretty much it. That's just pretty like straightforward. As long as you keep like your immolates always on the target, always immolate some people to generate more sword chart faster. And that's pretty much it. You see my sword chart, how it's going right here? Keeps going like that. The more immolates you have on people, faster sword charts. And you know, you can bowl easily, and that's pretty much it. So basically, if you guys have more questions about Destro, you guys can hit me up in the comments. You guys can come to my Twitch and hey, ask me anything. I'm free, you know. You guys can like ask me anything, and I'm gladly gonna help you guys. If you guys want me to make a Necrolord Covenant Destruction, I can do that. I can do that for you guys too. Just let me know. You know, I'm always free for you guys, and I'm, you know, if I can help you guys with anything, I'm gladly gonna do it. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, it doesn't hurt. And yeah, see you guys next time. And I hope this video helped you guys, like, you know, helps you a little bit with your thoughts about, you know, going Destro and do big damage. Just do big damage, boys. Take care, have a good one. Peace.